Good morning. My name is Antonio Valles and I am a world-class certified speaking coach. Today is our 69th day of the 77-day live streaming challenge. And today we are going to be talking about yes and. What is that word that if you are able to eliminate it will make you more supportive of the person that you're talking to or anybody that is around you? What is that word? That word is but. Whenever we hear a comment or they tell us something, if we respond with but, immediately they are expecting a confrontation. So if you want to be supportive instead of confrontational, use yes and. And yes and that is from improv. It's a way of being able to apply the yes and in different applications. For example, whenever you are having a conversation, as we just said, if somebody tells you something, instead of saying but, say yes and. In another application would be in your speeches. I do my best to take the word but out of my speeches. And the reason for that is that every time I see that word out, I think that it can be misunderstood. However, yes and but might not be bad sometimes. We might have to use it. And I have not totally eliminated it from my vocabulary. Trying to be supportive for the members or the family or friends that are around you. Whenever you hear a comment, then try to continue the conversation by saying yes and. For example, you're walking out, like I do most of the days, and you meet a friend there, and he tells you, "Oh, wow, it's hot here." You might say, "Yes, and it's great to be out here. It's great to be out walking, and it's great to see the sun and live in this wonderful country." Yes, and the person that you're talking with should continue. Yes, and it's probably will be raining soon. I'm so happy that we had a few drops the other day, at least in Arizona. Dry heat, you don't expect that much uh, rain, but we did have some. So you can carry that conversation on and on and on without using the word but, and you will look more supportive and less confrontational. You can even use this in impromptu situations. Whenever you ask a question, if you respond that way at a particular uh, meeting, in Toastmasters meeting, when we have the table topics, it's an excellent way of doing it. And it it's such a beauty when we are doing this at improv because it flows so nicely. You don't have to worry about what you're going to say. It just comes to you. You don't have to have humor because humor is there. It's organic. It's just spontaneously comes out. The next time you think about the word but, instead of that, replace it with yes and you will be less confrontational and more supportive. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Till then, stay safe and stay out of bots, but with yes and be proactive.